My fellow citizens of San Andreas, tonight our state mourns the loss of many. The mothers and fathers, the children and seniors, the heroes and soldiers. One day ago, our state witnessed one of the most horrific and truly heartbreaking acts of terrorism in our history. The criminal, no, not even the villain, the terrorist known as the Jonker, carried out a deliberate and merciless attack against the Pillbox Medical Center, a place not dedicated to war or politics, but to healing, to help our people, a place of hope and changing lives, all of this, and in just a matter of moments. The hospital was reduced to rubble. Our fire and EMS teams did what they could. And more than 700 innocent men, women, and children lost their lives, with hundreds more suffering injuries ranging from minor wounds to life-threatening conditions. Families have been torn apart. Parents have a lost child, and children have a lost parent. Friends, neighbors, doctors, nurses, and patients who simply sought medical care became victims of an unimaginable attack of evil. And this is not just, a simple attack on a building. It was an attack on humanity itself. Hospitals, they exist as a sanctuary, a safe haven. Dating back to the 4th century, they were simple and they were protected by every moral principle in civilized society. To target those who could not defend themselves, the sick, the injured, and the medical professionals who were sworn by the oath to save lives, is an act beyond all of our comprehension. On behalf of the state of San Andreas, I offer my deepest condolences to every family grieving tonight. Your pain is shared by the entire state. We mourn with you, and we will stand beside you in the difficult days ahead. I also ask that every citizen, regardless of faith, join me in a prayer. Pray for those who we've lost. Pray for the survivors fighting for their lives, and pray for the families awaiting answers back at home. Pray for the doctors, the nurses, the paramedics, the firefighters, the law enforcement personnel, and the volunteers who have spent countless hours searching through the wreckage in hopes of finding survivors. Their courage represents the best of San Andreas. And I want to give a special recognition to our firefighters, many of whom entered unstable debris fields, knowing that another collapse was just possible, was just right down the road. One of our firefighters was injured during this rescue operation, while risking everything to save complete strangers. That firefighter, along with every first responder who answered the call, embodies true heroism. To our emergency medical personnel, police officers, our dispatchers, our National Guard members assisting with the response, public workers, public work crews, clearing this debris, and every volunteer who has offered food, shelter, blood donations, or support. You have the gratitude of the entire state. History will remember your compassion during one of our darkest hours. But while today belongs to those who save lives, tomorrow belongs to justice. I'm calling upon the Federal Investigations Bureau to dedicate every available resource to identifying locating, and apprehending every individual responsible for this atrocity. Our state's resources can no longer handle the attacks at this level. The attacks so horrific that our officers have no surviving chance. This investigation, it must be relentless, coordinated, and unwavering. Those who planned, funded, assisted, or carried out this attack must know that there is nowhere they can hide. We expect the federal, state, and local agencies to work together until every member of this terrorist network is brought before the courts. To every criminal responsible, you've not intimidated San Andreas. You've united it. You will be found, and you will be arrested, and you will face justice. At the same time, I must address another growing concern facing our state. Those operating as self-proclaimed vigilante heroes. Your intentions may be noble, but acting outside the law only creates more chaos. Every time these masked individuals choose to fight criminals on their own terms, innocent people become caught in the middle. Investigations, month-long investigations rather, become compromised, and the line between justice and vengeance becomes increasingly blurred. Governor Dar fought this once before, and I must follow in his footsteps. San Andreas cannot become a battlefield where villains and vigilantes wage wars, while ordinary citizens suffer the consequences. If you truly wish to protect the state, work with the law, not outside of it. Allow our trained law enforcement officers and federal investigators to go and carry out their duties. Justice must always be guided by the rule of law, not by a personal judgment or revenge. The people of San Andreas deserve safety, not an endless cycle of escalating violence. In the coming days, my administration will ensure that every affected family receives the support they need. We will assist those displaced from this tragedy, provide aid to the survivors, and begin planning on rebuilding the Pillbox Medical Center, which is already underway. Though the building has fallen, its mission will continue. The terrorists destroyed concrete and steel. They did not destroy our resolve. San Andreas has endured this tragedy before, and each time we have emerged stronger as our people refuse to surrender to fear. Tonight, we grieve, and tomorrow we heal and bring justice to those responsible. And together, we will ensure that this justice prevails. May God watch over the victims, comfort the grieving, and protect our first responders. God bless the great state of San Andreas. Thank you, and may God bless you all.